Hey you guys, what's going on? I'm here for Black Ink Crew New York, Season 4, Episode 4. But before we get into that, um, I do want to thank you guys for, these last few videos and everything, your words of encouragement and you guys just telling me to keep on going with the channel. You guys know I just been kind of feeling a little, down and everything and just feeling like I'm, being stagnant or whatever. But I appreciate you guys for, riding with me and everything and, understanding my honesty. And I just really appreciate you guys for that. And I really just appreciate, like I said, the upliftment and everything. But yeah, enough of the sentimental shit. Let's get into this episode. Um, we get to my we're back in Miami, and Sky is finally prepping. She's finally getting ready to get her ass done. She took a Xan the night before, so she kind of on one. You know what I mean? And she's talking to her mom on FaceTime. And her mom, is praying for her or whatever. And Donna, she, talks about Dutch's behavior towards her. And, she's been acting weird and how, she's scared that Donna's going to tell C's about what happened. Excuse me. So we get back to Black Ink. And, oh shit is telling C's that Puma opened up a new shop or whatever. And C's is like, this nigga's trying to ruin me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he trying to ruin everything I got. You know what I mean? I was just like, how? You know what I'm saying? And he feels like, it ain't going to be nothing. It's going to be like the last shop. Just a whole bunch of Black Ink bashing. And, he feels like Puma is not a real tattoo artist. And all he's going to do is hire people who hate him. And, he's saying that Puma lives to piss him off. And I forgot who said it to him, but one of them was like, one of the guys was like, you miss Puma or whatever. And he was like, there's some things I miss and there's some things I don't. You know what I'm saying? And, he goes into the bar or whatever and he starts reflecting on all this shit that he's done for Puma and how he could go back to the old C's and all this stuff and ain't nobody gonna like that and how nobody helped him to get where he's at and all this. And I hate when he does that because it's like you might have been the foundation to help Black Ink to, what I mean, get on this come up, but you didn't do it by your damn self. You know what I'm saying? You didn't help. You wasn't the only one to contribute to keeping this shit afloat. You know what I'm saying? So I hate when he does that. And he's talking about how Puma stabbed him in the back, and his confessional, he looked like he about to cry and all this other shit. He's just like, man, like this motherfucker, he keep on opening up shops this year. Every time I think he about to lose, he keep on rising from the dead and shit. And I'm just like, nigga, what the fuck do you want him to do? Like, he has a family to feed. He has a family to take care of. What the fuck do you want him to do? Like, I don't understand it. You just want him to sit on his ass and just watch his wife do what, get up on her feet and work. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Like, if y'all feel differently, please feel free to leave it down in the comments or whatever. But me personally, I don't understand why he's so upset because Puma is opening up another shop. He's trying to get his hustle on too. Like, what? Oh, Black Ink is supposed to be the only shop in Harlem? Like, fuck out of here with that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, really? Anyways, like, what, you scared of a little bit of competition or whatever? Child, please. Anyways, we get back to Miami. Sky, she's in the doctor's office. She's talking to the anesthesiologist. He's asking her questions, and like I said, she took a Xan, so she's kind of on one. And one of the questions he asked was, what's her occupation? She like, I'm a receptionist. I'm a love doctor. No, she was like, I'm a receptionist. I'm a mediator. I'm a love doctor, but I'm still single and everything. You know what I'm saying? And you know, doctor was like, "Are you trying to make a pass to me or whatever?" This, that, and the third. You know, in a joke way. He was like, she was like, I ain't with that shit. You know, I don't sit up here and mess with married men because I believe in karma or whatever. And I was like, you smart, you loyal, in DJ Khaled voice. But I was like, yes, God, you better let it be known. But anyways, you know, she also starts talking about, you know, her body and everything, and you know, her having kids or whatever, and you know, people asking her at 17, 18 years old, or why your body looks like that or whatever, and she didn't feel comfortable enough, I guess, to tell them, like, you know, I had kids, this, that, and the third, especially because she, you know, gave them up and everything. And she's kind of breaking down in her confessional because sometimes she feels like she's ugly, and she just feels like she's always that funny girl, but she wants to be looked at as sexy, and my heart kind of broke a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand how she feel. I'm a small frame girl. Now I don't feel like I'm ugly or nothing like that. I do know that I'm beautiful inside and out, but I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to my assets, you know, my boobs and my butt, I do, you know, I do feel self-conscious at times, especially when I have friends who have either boobs or ass or both or whatever, and I have neither one. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do feel self-conscious about it, and I just be like, damn, you know, I kind of wish I had that. You know what I'm saying? And it's something I'm just still working through. You know what I'm saying? And I've accepted. I have accepted enough to not, think about getting surgery or nothing like that. You know, but at the same time, I don't want them cutting me open or no shit neither. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I'm not against people who want to get plastic surgery, just as long as it's tastefully done and you don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not for me personally. But yeah, so my heart kind of broke for her a little bit because I do understand how she feel or whatever. But anyways, we get to Puma, him and Kwani, they're at the park with their daughter or whatever, and, you know, she's talking about her job and how her and Puma are in a good place, and, you know, Puma, you know, talks to Kwani about her mom, and, you know, like, how her mom is acting like he's not a good dad, and he doesn't know what he's doing, or whatever. Kwani understands how Puma feels and everything, but Kwani tells Puma, you know, like, she's like, you know, you scared of my mom or whatever? And he's like, no, like, I'm not scared. I'm nervous, but I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I feel like the last time I tried to kind of buck up on her a little bit, you know, shit just got way out of hand, you know, and everything. And, Kwani feels like she's tired of being in the middle of shit or whatever between them and everything. And, Puma feels like he's been busting his ass and all this stuff, and he feels like it's not good enough. And Kwani, you know, she pretty much says that she's going to handle the situation this time. She doesn't know how much of her saying something to her mom is going to help, but she will say something this time. But after that, y'all's two got to handle it or whatever, because I'm not going to keep on getting in the middle of the shit. And I understand both sides, because it's like, you know, Puma, I understand you are tired of Miss Denise and everything. Because when we have seen these past seasons, for real, Miss Denise has been giving Puma a hard time. She really has. But I did understand with the whole shop situation with the needles and all this stuff. I understood where she was coming from with that too. You know what I'm saying? But she do be up on Puma hard a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand. Understand that and everything, but Kwani, you do, at the same time, Kwani, you do have to really put your foot down, let your mom know, like, hey, this is my husband, you know what I'm saying, and we, you know, this is our child, let us handle shit the way it needs to be, you know, let us handle shit the way we know how to handle shit and everything, you know what I'm saying. So I get it, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, we're back at the shop. Melody, she talks about how they all should be in Miami right about now or whatever. He realizes that, you know, Melody, she can hang. And, you know, Ted made the right decision. I was like, oh, so now realized Ted made the right decision. Anyways, Melody, her friend comes in or whatever to get a tat done, and she's pretty much expressing how her and her friend both was kind of like on drugs or whatever. And I can't remember exactly what the tattoo was that he got, but apparently she is supposed to be some kind of influence, and it's on the tattoo that he's getting and everything. Melody, she reveals that her parents was on drugs and they fought or whatever, and she went to college on a full scholarship, but she lost it because she started digging into drugs and everything. And, she was talking about how she got taken advantage of sexually and all this other stuff or whatever. I don't even remember what the tattoo looked like, to be honest. Shit. Did they show the tattoo? Child, I don't remember. I really don't. But anyways, if y'all seen the tattoo or y'all was paying attention on that part, y'all let me know how it looked or whatever. I'm pretty sure it looked good because, like I said, I was impressed with the first tattoo that I seen her do on the show. Anyways, back in Miami. So Sky got the surgery done. The girls greet her. The girls, they greet her and everything. She got another surprise for them. She also got her tits done as well. And they like, oh shit, like, she just dropped a bombshell on us or whatever. Donna's still talking about how Duchess is ignoring her. And Sky, she is fucked up in pain. And, they trying to get her in the wheelchair and all this other stuff. Like, she is just fucked up. And you could tell she was just fucked up, you know what I mean? But, anyways, back at the shop, C's is having a talk with all the guys or whatever, and he feels like that they're getting too comfortable, they're getting too complacent. And he says he wants to move the shop. Teddy, like, in his confessional, he like, hold on, motherfucker, if you talking about moving this shit to motherfucking North Carolina, I ain't with the shit, so yeah, you know what I'm saying. But C's was like, hold your horses, buddy. I'm talking about moving this shit to 125th or whatever. And he talks about the history of the street and everything, and they all were relieved. I could tell you that. They all was like, whew, like, I really thought this motherfucker was talking about moving in the, all around the world and on our asses. But no, he just talking about moving it to another part of New York or whatever. So, he talks about the history of 125th or whatever. And, he's saying that it's just not about Puma or whatever, and talk about how the shop is 900 square feet, but he wants it to be bigger. I was like, damn, really? That shit seems smaller than that, but, I don't know, I'm just saying. But anyways, whatever. But, he says that he wants more. He wants to really expand the shop and everything. So, good for you guys or whatever, you know what I'm saying, if you're really serious about doing it. Back in Miami, Sky, she even realizes that Duchess is kind of giving Donna the cold shoulder or whatever. She was like, shit, I don't give a fuck as long as they here for me or whatever, you know what I'm saying. And, Donna, she's helping Sky out of bed, and the nurse is also there to help her and everything. And, the nurse, she takes off all the bandage or whatever off Sky's butt or whatever, and Sky is looking at her butt, and she's really satisfied. Of course, they put the blur on her butt, for TV purposes or whatever, so we ain't really get to see it. If y'all seen pictures of Sky and her butt, I don't think I've seen, has she posted any pictures? If y'all seen pictures of her ass and her tits, y'all let me know. But, she seems to be satisfied with both or whatever. And she feels confident about it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's cool. If Sky, if you feel confident in what you have now, whatever, I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyways, moving on from that. Kwani, we get a quick scene with Kwani. She's talking to her mom. The mom, mom, she just feels like, it's unsafe for the baby to be there with all the needles and everything. Kwani's telling her, like, look, it's people that's there that's watching her or whatever. She's good and all this other stuff. And she's telling her, back off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And respect Puma and all this other stuff. And, pretty much the mom agrees or whatever. But she lets it be known. If something happens to my granddaughter, I'm coming after all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we get back to the shop. They ask Donna about Miami, and she, Donna, she wants to reveal what happened, but she keeps her word that she's going to keep it to herself or whatever. She also reveals that Sky had to stay a little bit longer because at the time she couldn't take a flight or whatever due to the surgery and everything. Melody, she comes in the store with the black eye due to fucking the shit out of her boyfriend. I forgot. She was saying something with her bed or whatever. She bumped her eye on the bed or something like that. I was like, girl, that must have been some real good sex. Anyways, C's, he comes in, he asks us about Miami, and he pretty much gives the drop. But it's not the drop that Donna thinks. C says that, Duchess pretty much calls Donna a tongue rapist. I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? And C's, he says that she knows C says that he knows that Duchess doesn't roll like that or whatever. And that how Duchess pretty much said that Donna just rolled her way into the bed or whatever and just went down on her and all this other bullshit. I was like, did y'all hear that moaning on the last episode? Y'all heard the moaning, right? Oh, okay. I just, I just making sure. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, and she was also saying how she had to kick Donna off of her or some shit like that. C's had said Donna is shocked and appalled because, Donna was like, I was going to keep this shit under wraps or whatever. I wasn't going to say shit to C's, but now, but pretty much Donna, she beat you to the punch. And I knew, and I'm not surprised. And it's crazy because the way the previews were set up, I honestly thought Donna was going to be the one to run her mouth. But we find out Duchess is the one running her goddamn mouth and not even telling the motherfucking truth. But I should have known that's how it was going to be. The way Duchess is set up, I should have known she was going to be a step ahead of Donna, trying to tell C's about what happened, but not telling the actual truth, trying to make Donna look bad and shit. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is going to air out on TV any fucking way. So why not just tell the truth? You know what I'm saying? But Donna gives the real version of the story. And, pretty much she was saying that she don't know how Duchess got on the bed or whatever, but she was like that they all was on the bed, her, Sky, and Dutch. And I'm like, wait a minute. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like, is she saying they all was on the bed and pretty much was watching Donna give head to Duchess? I could be wrong, but that's what it seemed like, she was saying. You know what I'm saying? She was saying Duchess wasn't wearing any underwear. She had on a dress. And she was saying that she talked to Dutch the next day, and Donna was like that, Dutch had the second phone and everything, and Caesar's like, wait a minute, I live with Duchess. I ain't never seen no second phone or whatever, this, that, and the third. And how she was on the phone with somebody for, mind you, they was doing the playbacks or whatever on everything pretty much Donna was saying to back up her story. You know what I mean? And, she was like, yeah, she was on the phone with somebody for 3 hours or whatever. And how Dutch didn't have her ring on. And going to say, and this bitch, she said this bitch said a frog ate her ring. I said, this bitch is ridiculous. I was like, a frog, Duchess? You ain't say, oh, a dog ate it or something, which, is the excuse that everybody uses. But I guess, that is the excuse that everybody uses. Oh, the dog ate my homework, or the dog ate this. So I guess you had to take it a step further and use a damn frog to say, oof. I was just like, a frog ate your ring? I thought a frog like flies, goddammit. Not no damn fucking ring. Child, I was like, that is so motherfucking bogus. You know what I'm saying? And What else did she say? Um, Duchess comes in, she hugs Melody and everything. And Duchess claims that, it was an unwanted attempt by Donna, and that nobody has ever seen her drunk like that or whatever. And when they have seen her drunk, she don't want to be touched for real and all this other stuff. And Donna was like, I touch Duchess when I want, whenever I want. I was like, oh, okay, go ahead on, player from the Himalayas. You know what I'm saying? And Donna pretty much tells her it's not a bad thing that they had this experience or whatever, so just own up to it and all this other stuff. Duchess claims that Donna took advantage of her and calls her a thought and all this other stuff. I was like, once again, did we not hear the moaning on last episode? I'm just saying. It didn't sound unwanted to me. It sounded very wanted. Very wanted. It sounded like it was so wanted to the point where you hadn't gotten none in months, or C's ain't been eating that shit right in months. So you had to go to the other side to. That's what it sounded like to me. The way you was moaning and shit. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? And pretty much we end off right there or whatever. I was just like, this hoe is lying like shit. And it seemed like on the next episode, it seems like, I don't know if, I guess it's going to come out that maybe she slept with old shit or whatever. I don't know. But if C's had any doubts before that the hoe was lying, well, I bet you he ain't got no doubts no motherfucking more. No motherfucking more. But, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back. And I will be back soon for Love and Hip Hop ATL.